Good evening, everybody. Thanks for tuning in on this Thursday night. Boy, a little bright in here. Seems a little brighter. We got some quiet weather out there. We got the rain, and I tell you what, let's take a look at this on the radar. Ground clutter, in fact, there's birds migrating. We're picking those up on radar, too. Not all of this is bird activity, of course, but the migration is on. What we're looking at is that rain just across the state line in Georgia. It has been raining there all evening, and I'm glad that's not my forecast responsibility, because I guarantee you they did not expect that rain there, especially for that long tonight. It's welcome rain, though, and temperatures there are in the 60s, but overall, it has stayed off to the east, just east of Weiss Lake. So again, overnight tonight, the clouds will come back. Fairly quiet out there on Madison, I-565 area near Zert Road, 66. Refreshing out there tonight. Tomorrow night is when we really start to kick in with the cooler temperatures, with overnight lows Saturday morning, mid to upper 40s. This is all going to be influenced by this coastal area low pressure. We'll talk about that coming up. It's basically going to force all this cooler and drier air in. Looking good out in the shoals tonight, too. Let's take a look at those temperatures here just after 9 o'clock. Well, 9:34 to be exact. Upper 60s, low 60s, even some upper 50s out there. Kind of a smorgasbord, so to speak, of temperatures tonight. And as we take a look at the satellite and radar, everything's kind of hanging around Atlanta and just east of Weiss Lake. But what you're seeing here as we look farther to the south near Jacksonville, this is the beginning of this coastal storm that will eventually become a nor'easter. And it's pretty significant to have a nor'easter this early in the month of October. This is a very, very late fall kind of weather phenomena. What happens is you get a strong storm system that develops and moves up the northeast, and as it moves up to the northeast, it really bottoms out as far as low pressure goes. So those are the things we watch there. Got 43 of you on here. Just checking in tonight again. As you take a look at the big picture, this is water vapor, and I always like to use this to help tell the story. We've got kind of a circulation just to the east of Talladega, and that's dropping due south. This is the upper level energy that's going to supercharge this storm system off the east coast. It's also going to bring in the drier air around here as well. So this is that coastal storm. We're going to call it coastal storm until it becomes officially a nor'easter. But around here, as we get into Saturday, Sunday, what that area low pressure is going to do is it's going to pull this northeast wind, increase it, and it's going to bring in the drier air. It's also going to keep morning lows in the upper 40s, at least maybe 2 nights into the weekend. So Saturday morning and Sunday morning. 3-day forecast, 75 tomorrow, 78 Saturday, and 80 Sunday. So as we progress into the weekend, this drier air is very good at warming up, and it's also really good at cooling down. Think of a desert environment. In the desert, it's really hot in the afternoon, but it's chilly in the evening. If you're out Friday night late, Saturday night late, you might actually need a jacket, and that would include those high school football games. Going to take a break here this last 1 minute, and then we'll be back to talk about our setup for the weekend and the 10-day forecast and see if we're staying dry all week long next week. All right, everybody, to summarize, a beautiful night out there tonight. More of an east wind, becoming cloudy again in areas. We're going to see lows around 55. Tomorrow, a warm-up, but a slow warm-up because of the cloud cover. Partly sunny by the afternoon. Not much wind. Calm wind, 75 for the high. Rain chances are 0. We don't have a chance of rain probably through the entire week next week. So here's a 10-day forecast. A real nice weekend ahead. Really nice. Enjoy it. The morning hours, upper 40s, maybe even some mid 40s as we get into Saturday morning. Now, again, Friday evening, you may need a light jacket out there, sweater weather for the evening hours. And we'll see that Saturday evening too. So we've got some hay rack rides maybe going on this weekend as we kind of think of fall and get closer to Halloween and harvest and things like that. What we're looking at is evening temperatures in the 60s and late evening temperatures in the upper 50s, but then we warm back up. So we kind of see this pulsing this time of year. You get a cold front that comes in, and then the air takes about 3 or 4 days to modify, and we're back in the 80s. And next weekend, Liz Hurley Ribbon Run coming up Saturday. Looks like really nice weather Saturday. So, in fact, back-to-back weekends will be very similar, although the morning lows may not be as cool because we won't have a fresh cold front coming in just yet. But that second cold front, it's out there, and that's the one that's really going to cool us off. And the later we wait, the more likely it's going to bring us some frost. So we'll watch out for that. That may be coming in about 2 weeks. So again, thanks for tuning in. We know you got a lot of things you could be doing. Some of you watching this after the live event. Maybe you're watching it on a Friday morning. Welcome to the weekend, everybody. It's going to be a great one out there. You guys take care, and I will see you later.